session is going to go 2 hours. So it's 10:45 a.m. in London, and we're going to go for about 2 hours. So what I'd like you to do first is open up your LinkedIn page. So I want this to be a working session. So stay on screen, but make sure you have your LinkedIn open. So if you're on your laptop, you can open LinkedIn on your phone. So that's the first thing I'd like you to do. And that way that it's interactive, you get something out of this, and of course you implement. Okay, so I have all of my notes here. I have lots of notes, and I've been doing this for so long, but let me tell you, I have to stay on track with notes. Alrighty, so I want to start with the profile because I see a lot of mistakes with profiles. So the way that you gain visibility on LinkedIn is by optimizing your profile. And the way that you optimize your profile is you lead with your credentials, you lead with your target audience, you lead with a brand promise or outcome, and your search terms. So you want to already know your keywords and be very familiar with indexed words that relate to your business, your target audience, and ultimately that will help you optimize your profile. And one of the mistakes that women make, and I say women because I work with women, so guys, there are guys that make mistakes as well, so I want to be very clear about that. But the mistakes that I see now is that there's a copycat template that's going around. And it's a very generic template. And it's a template that you can literally copy and paste. And it looks generic, but everyone's using it because said guru, I won't name names, said to set up your profile this way. And what happens is it puts you in that commoditized arena because people look at 10 profiles, they all sound the same. It doesn't make you stand out. And you really want to stand out. So Dr. Yvonne and I were talking this morning, and she said, well, I want more tips on my profile. And I said, your profile is great. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a screen share. And I'm gonna, Dr. Yvonne, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to use her profile. So let's see. I have my profile up, but I have to switch. Because I don't like to use mine as an example, but it's very simple. I lead with feminine leadership, corporate advisor, podcast, and then I talk about my network. And then of course, I have some keywords in there, business networking event for women, and then my brand. So it's really simple. It's really simple, but I'm going to bring up Dr. Yvonne's profile. Because what I love about her profile is she's leading with solid credentials. Okay, so when you look at her profile, you know, okay, this woman is serious. She is a real player in the industry. And one of the mistakes women make is they think, well, I did that 10 years ago. It's not important. It is important, and you want to be positioned. So I love that she's positioned. She's also obviously promoting her talks. Her banner is branded. She's promoting WinTrade Global. She has a picture that's, showing who she is, and in action, she's an international speaker. So it just says this woman means business, okay? And that's what you want to bring to your profile. Now, you might say, well, I don't have the same level of credentials. That's fine, but you still can craft your headline to highlight the things that you've done. Because most often, and I've seen thousands, people don't bring their solid credentials to the table. I'll give you an example. So I'm working with a woman who was a corporate advisor for Colgate. And she worked with Colgate for several years. And she was responsible for helping them generate millions of dollars. And then she decided to transition from corporate into entrepreneurship. So what she did was she separated, her sort of corporate identity from her entrepreneurial identity. And when she created her LinkedIn profile, she basically she didn't lead with any of that corporate expertise. She left it on the table. And I told her, I said, this is going to help you stand out if people see that you're a former Fortune 500 multi-million dollar producer versus a commoditized coach. Anyone can say they're a coach. Anyone can say, especially now, right? Because it's so commoditized. So that's the first step. And one of the things that LinkedIn does is when you complete your profile and you take your profile to superstar status, they will start to push out your profile and your profile will show up in the search. And also, if you host events, your events will show up in the search. So that's our first tip.